Hello there. It has been quite a while since we've seen each other. Tell you what, I moved out of my house, found a great apartment in a wonderful neighborhood, and I'm just trying to get my routine in order. Apologize for not checking in with you later or earlier. This is Check In with SJ, and I'm SJ, and I'm really glad you're here. This is a basement apartment it has a lowered ceiling. That's why it looks like an office ceiling. I feel so much better now that I'm settled. I have been working on the idea of what was I going to do because, here we are in life's journey, Act 3, and it was getting harder and harder for me to take care of a house. I was used to being a do-it-yourselfer. I have worked on painting that house, on repairing parts of that house, crawling up under that house and working on wrapping pipes, that kind of thing. I can't do that anymore. I can't get out and work in the yard like I used to. I don't have the muscle strength. I have, a good mind, not so much a good memory. I am forever forgetting things. At work, I finally had to put my name on the back of my company phone so that when I left it in the bathroom or on the shelf the next time, and some kind customer took it to customer service, they go, yep, that's Sandy's again. So, it's like that short term memory and oops, where'd I leave that thing? But I have a good mind, but as I'm aging, my muscles are starting to go, no, let's don't do that anymore. Let's leave that for the younger generation. I had 29 wonderful years in that home. And now it's time for the younger generation to build years of wonderful memories. Well, how have you been doing? What's new with you? Tell me what's going on with you down in the comments. Or send me an email or write me a letter. I'll put my email link and my snail mail link in the comment below. A while back, I had told you I was going to try to be more responsible as a diabetic. I wanted to get my A1C, my 3-month average numbers down a lot lower because, it's embarrassing how high they were for so long. And I'd not done anything to change it, not over an extended time. Now, I do not get any, you know, compensation for this, but I got to show you. I got a new continuous glucose monitor, and it is a Freestyle 3, Freestyle Libre 3, and it tells me all I have to do is I wear this little thing on my arm, right there, and carry this in my pocket, click on that little thing, and it will tell me where my blood sugar is. It has alarms that will go off at a preset number if it's too low, and a preset number if it's too high, so that I can either eat something or take some insulin. And one of my problems is my blood sugar would just go way low, and I didn't pick up on the signals that your body sends you. And so I was afraid to bolus enough insulin, to give myself enough insulin to get my number back down into what's considered a safe range, because I was afraid it would go low again, because I tended to react really quickly on the insulin, and it would just drop out. And then I'd eat something, it'd go up, and then it would go down, and then go up, and then it'd go down. So with this little baby right here, I always know. And the alarm will even wake me up in the night. I sleep a lot better with that. But it's something you might want to ask your doctor about if you're diabetic and you're having a hard time keeping it in control. They just push that little button, and it is a Freestyle Libre 3 Plus. Highly recommend it. Anyway, I am working on that, working on my diet better. I'm getting out and walking more. I've been watching, I love YouTube. I want my YouTube University diploma and t-shirt and all that good stuff. But I've been getting out and walking more. I have seen quite a few things post on YouTube about increasing our longevity. Now, as being on my life journey, Act 3, I don't expect to live forever. And with my health background, I don't expect to be old. But I don't want to be old unless I'm healthy, able to get around, able to enjoy life. I've been getting out and walking. I've also been using an app on my phone that is a pedometer. So I carry my phone in my pocket, and in my other pocket, I carry my glucose monitor, and I can keep up with how far I have walked, how many steps, how many miles, how many calories I've burned in the course of a day. I highly encourage you to do that, to move. All of these posts that I've been seeing on living old successfully, they do say the first thing you got to do is you got to move. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare worker. Don't take my word for it, but talk to your healthcare worker about it. Talk to your healthcare provider. But they do say the first thing a person needs to do is you've got to move. Keep your legs strong. I'm trying to grow new blood vessels in my legs. My doctor says I should walk at least a half an hour, if not longer, at least 5 days a week. That when you walk like that, if your legs start kind of hurting, kind of cramping up a little bit, it means your body is actually building more blood vessels to get good oxygen flow into your legs. Is that cool or what? So if it hurts, keep walking. Again, talk to your doctor. You talk to your doctor about that. But those are just things I've seen about how to age successfully that I'm trying to follow. Some of the other things are keeping a person's mind active. Do you play any card games? Do you play any video games? Do you work some kind of puzzle? Those things exercise your brain and it'll keep you going longer. Do you what's socialization, making contact with the world, whether that's on Facebook, better to do FaceTime where you can actually see somebody and interact when you look somebody in the eye. Do that on FaceTime. You can do your neighbors, you can do your family, you can do your friends. You can go to the store and talk to people, but somehow make conversation with other people. It's also really cool if you have a group of friends or neighbors, some kind of contact with people. Check in with each other every day, even if it is a text. Send each other the GIF, the little funny cartoons and stuff. Just send each other a message every day that kind of says, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. Yeah, boy. Still going. And if you don't hear from a friend in your group for a day or two, check in on them. Give them a call. If you can't get an answer, and you're able, you might go knock on their door and say, you didn't respond. I need to know you're upright and sucking in air. Because that's the goal, isn't it? Oh, Lordy. I had tried to find a home for my little dog King before I moved, and it didn't work out, but I really think it was all in divine order. Finding this cool apartment was just divine order. It just sort of fell right into my lap. And the people here love King. King loves their dogs. King loves this neighborhood. The topography here is a lot flatter than my house. My house was sort of on an angle. It's hard to get out and walk a lot on an angle. But this is more flat, sidewalks, pavement, um, small town, so I can go out and my goal is to be able to walk from one end of the town to the other and just pitter around in town without having to call a cab for a ride home. But that's part of moving, part of socializing, speaking to the neighbors, and I feel better. I'm sleeping better. Life is just, it's really turned out for me. Now, does that mean that it'll turn out for you? That's something we'll talk about more is how do you know if you need a different living situations? And in future episodes, we're going to talk about the different options for seniors to look at for living situations. Because, every one of us is different. Our needs, the way we need to live our life, our everyday activities, that is particular to us, to you, to me, to friends. So I can't tell you, but I can tell you what's worked for me. I can tell you, as always, that you're important, that you matter, that the same creator who created every atom in the universe thought it important that you need to be created too, that this world needs you, and your creator loves you. Remember that. And I love you as a fellow human, as a brother and sister in our creator. Remember that. Send me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're doing to age successfully. What kind of ideas have you had? What are your activities? I really would love to hear from you. I'm going to be back on here more often. Sometimes it's just, that procrastination. It's just like, let's sit down, turn on the computer, and by grannies, let's go say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Y'all take care. And you remember that you are so important and you are loved.